All of us know how to find square roots of simple square numbers like root of 9 is 3, root of 25 is 5, and root of 81 is 9, etc. But in this video, we will learn the simple method to find square root of a non-square number like, for example, under root 18. Let us see how. So, if we have to find the square root of 18, one way of doing it is to find the log of 18 from the log table and divide it by 2 and then take the antilog. But there is a simple and quick method in the log book. Let's see it. In your log table, you will see a page which is reading square roots like under root x or x to the power half. And it starts with 1.0 and it ends at 99.0. Like so. Let us look at under root 1.8. So under root 1.8, can you see this 1.8 is here? So under 0 column, it will be under root 1.8. So root of 1.8 will be 1.342. Okay, but if it is 1.81, then we will say 1.8 and under the first column we will see this 1.345. So that becomes the root of 1.81. If we have 1.82, we will look at 1.8 and in the second column we'll look at 1.349. So that becomes the square root of 1.82. Let us look at 1.88. So 1.8, I go to the column here, 8th one, and against this, we will see this number 1.371. So that becomes the square root of 1.88. Now, if we increase the decimal, so now if I want to find out the root of 1.8, 8, and 3, I will go from 1.8 under the 8th column. So that gives us the number 1.88. And then I go to the difference column of 3 and that is 1. See what is written here? Add. So this 1 is to be added here. So it becomes 1.371. And this difference 1 will be added. And so our square root is 1.372. Now let's take another example. Let's take root of 18. Root of 18, the first column is the 0 column. So that will give us the square root immediately 4.243. Then let us take one decimal here. So 18.4. So 18, this is 0 column, 1, 2, 3, 4th column. What is the number here? 4.290. So that becomes the square root of 18.4. Now let us take one more decimal please. 18.45. So 18.4 has already given us 4.290. See this? 18 and then 0 column, 1, 2, 3, 4th column. So we write that number. Now we come to the second decimal place. That second decimal place will come here in the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so under the 5th column we have 6. So 6 will be added to this. And then our square root of 18.45 becomes 4.296. Got that? Now let us take another example. Under root 184. Now 184 is a 3-digit number and we do not have 3-digit number in our logbook. We start with 1 and we end at 99. And so the trick is over here to write this as 1.84 multiplied by 100. Got that? And so we will have under root 1.84 and multiplied by square root of 100, which is 10. Now under root 1.84, 1.8 and 4 is 1.356. Can you see that? 6. And that multiplied by 10. And that would give us 13.56, and that would be our square root. We will now increase one more digit, and so it becomes under root 184.5. Now here again, understand that we do not have a 3-digit number in our logbook in the square root table. And so what we are going to do is, we are going to write this as 1.845 multiplied by 100. And so, why do we multiply this by 100? Because 100 has a square root. This number we will search the square root of in the log table. So it will be under root 1.845 and multiplied by square root of 100 becomes 10. Okay, now let us see. 1.84, as we have already seen, it is 1.356. But we need another digit here. So another digit will come here under 5. So we will have to add this 2. So when we add that 2, we will have 1.358 multiplied by this 10. And so we will get our square root as, shift the decimal by one place and you'll get 13.58, and that would be our square root. Isn't it easy? Now let us look at a 4-digit number. If I have a 4-digit number 1845, then what will I have to do? I do not have this number in the log table, and so I will make something multiplied by 100. Tell me, what will we have to write? We will have to write 18.45. Isn't that right? So 18.45, which means I have to come not to 1.8, but I have to go to number 18. Now this is number 18. So we will go to 18.4. So we will come under the 4th column. This is 0 column, 1, 2, 3, 4. So which number do we get here? Under the 4th column, this is 3 and then this is 4. This is 4.290. And then we go under the 5th column. 5th column in the difference, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to add 6 to this. Okay, so you will get 4.296, and here you will multiply by 10, and then we will get our square root as 42.96. Now let us see if you understood this topic well. Okay, now 4.6 we have to find the square root of. So we come to 4, and for 6 we come under the 6th column, that is here, that is 2.145. That is our square root. Now in this 4.6, can you see we have one digit? So you have to look for a number here which is again of odd digit. Now can you see this is 463? So 463 will be now under root 4.63 multiplied by 100. So we find the square root of 4.63. Now let us look at 4.6, that is 2.145. So I'm just writing that 2.145. And now I come to the difference column in 3. Under the 3rd column I see 7. So I will be adding 7 to this number. So when I add 7 to that number, I will get 2.152. And from this 100, I'll get square root 10. And so our square root becomes 21.52. Got that? Now let us come to the 2 digits and the 4 digits, the even digits. Because 46 is between 1 and 99, we will go under 46 and then we will see what's the square root. Now let us look at 46, that is here, and the next digit is 3, so we go under 3 and we write 6.804. And now we come to the next digit. Next digit will be in the difference column. Under 2 there is 1. Can you see this 1? So you will have to add 1 to that. And so our square root is 6.804. 6805. That's the square root of 46.32. Now look at this. This is a 4-digit number and we have to find the square root of this. So we have to convert this into some number multiplied by 100. Why 100 again? Because we can get the square root of 100 as 10. So this we will make it as 46.32. And now 46.32 is what we are going to look for. Again, 46, 3 and 2. We already found that number. Wasn't it 6.805? Now from this 100 we will get 10. And so our square root is going to be 68.05. Did you find this method of finding the square root easy? Write in the comment box yes. And like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.